Everybody, thank you for tuning in to Teddy Bears and Tentacles podcast episode number Christmas special. I'm your host, Quinn, and I have with me today a smorgasbord of people, but we'll start off with my constant co-host, Skinny Rick.
Constant and contagious.
New haircut. What's up with that, dude?
I was tired of my hair getting in my face.
Yeah, but it's just now getting cold. Your neck's going to be cold.
Yeah, that's why I got a scarf in the car.
All right, well, yeah. I guess.
It's covered in paint because I did a paintball yesterday. So.
Oh, yeah. So we'll get to that in a minute. So also with us today, we have returning guests. I can't remember now. What is it? Indecent Exposure? What's it called? What's it called now?
What's the band name?
We're actually Beef Stick now.
Beef Stick? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Merry Christmas, Beef Stick. Welcome back to the studio.
Happy Christmas.
Okay. We also have today returning from the Great White North, and I am not talking about West Virginia. I'm talking about Russia. We have returning with us Russian Santa.
It is good to be back.
It's good to see you, man. I guess we'll catch up on what's been going on with you this year. I'm sure it's been crazy up there, and
many died.
Yeah, many. Pretty normal though, right there. Yeah, for the most part.
From
okay.
COVID or
okay.
from what?
Yeah, I mean they just did, dude. Also today we have special producer Logan in the house. Logan, thanks for joining us today. So as everybody can see, this is kind of what we've been working on for the last days.
Yep.
And it is part of the reason why we haven't been posting that much. This is kind of the new studio that we've been working on. I know that you can't get a great view of it probably from the camera angles that we have. And this also is not the official, Teddy Bears and Tentacles studio or anything like this. This is a studio that we're going to be using for some other projects. It's kind of a rotating studio,
but it's a lot easier to fit people in it.
Yeah, it's like if you have 9 people or however many we have, this is the one that we're going to go in. So
we had to fly all the way to Norway to this undisclosed bunker.
Yeah,
and that's where we are.
Yep. Yeah, and that's a real hologram fire behind you.
It is actually quite toasty.
Yeah, it is kind of hot in here, actually. So we will keep it moving, I guess. How's everybody's week been going? Skinny Rick?
Oh, busy. Doing school. Had my finals.
Yeah, I heard that you got a what? What's your final GPA? Do you know it officially? But you got all A's, yeah?
Yeah.
Congratulations. First semester of college. Young Skinny Rick with 3 point something.
Yeah.
Russian Santa. We'll have to bleep that out. Skinny Rick, remember that? Russian Santa. How did you do in your first semester of American school?
I was a little disappointed I had to pay for it, but it was a complete disappointment.
Okay,
that's the best you could hope for, really.
Okay. Yeah. What about y'all? Beef Stick. How's y'all's weeks going?
I mean, I'm pretty good. I suppose I gotta get this microphone. Yeah. No, it's a good week, I suppose, man. Not too much, just getting ready for the holidays.
Yeah.
Fly out soon to go see my parents, and I'm gonna get to spend a little more time with my family than I planned. So it's pretty tight.
Yeah, that's good.
So
that's good.
Not too much. What about you, dog?
I'm working on our next solo album. Goes a little something like this.
Nice.
27 solid minutes of that.
That'll be pretty good. Yeah. So with me, it's been pretty much the normal stuff. Been getting ready for Christmas and all of that. I guess, we don't have anything too crazy or too special planned for today. We're going to exchange some gifts and maybe talk about some of the craziness that has happened this year. So yeah, I mean, I guess we can kind of start with that. A couple things I wanted to just bring up. I did not know this, but in the medieval ages, some
Middle
Eastern ages, which was, what would you say that would be, like 2001, late 2001 to about now, pretty much. So in the Middle Ages, some European countries and
states,
some wealthy people used to dine on peacock instead of turkey for Christmas dinner, which is pretty weird. And so if you can see him, at all through this thing, we've got somebody else in the studio here.
No, who?
It's Randall Fett.
Oh, okay.
Back there.
No, dude, that's an Easter egg, dude.
Yeah, it's an Easter egg. Okay. It's just it's a misrender in my simulation. Yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
about. So yeah,
Randall Fett, where?
They used to eat peacock back in the day, which I thought was
I think that's illegal now, actually. I'm pretty sure that you can't do that.
Yeah, ask Flannery O'Connor.
We saw a peacock
It is true.
in real life.
On Christmas.
Remember when we were in Hawaii?
You say that like
yeah, I do.
Like
actually.
that doesn't. Why?
I mean,
It's weird because my dad's sister
has a peacock farm.
No,
Pet.
There's a lady who lives out in the middle of nowhere, Alabama. She has a lot of peacocks out there, and they make crazy noise. And I used to talk with my cousins about like wanting to steal one, and they were like, "No,
you should.
They'll get you."
Yeah. That's weird. I think, I have a similar story. I used to work for a guy that I'm pretty sure that was a sex trafficker that knew a guy that had some peacocks. But
those two do go hand in hand.
Do what? I mean, they do go hand in hand.
Isn't that how that always goes, though? I mean, peacock.
If you don't think Epstein had like a peacock skin
rug,
yeah,
I'm sure it's like tattooed right down his chest, too. Just a big peacock.
Yeah.
That's how we found out that he didn't kill himself, because the body double didn't have the peacock tattoo.
Yeah.
You can't argue with proof.
Yeah. So I didn't know that. I found that to be funny. And then last week, or within the last few days, actually, little update on the Ghislaine Maxwell thing. She put in a bid last week for her own bail before Christmas. Her family offered up over $30 million for her bail to get out, including now confirmed her husband. Remember that guy that we covered a while back, Scott Borgerson? Yep. So this guy's confirmed to be Ghislaine Maxwell's husband, and he chipped in some of that money for her to get out.
Just for Christmas, or like for good?
I mean, she would, just throughout the trial until she had to go back to court, she would be able to be free under some restriction.
Yeah. That's what bail does.
She needs to be like,
you put it up. It's pretty much collateral. Like if she shows back up to court, and they'll get the money back. But if she doesn't, they don't get the money back.
No bail.
No bail. Gulag, straight to the gulag.
Them gulags don't even have windows on them anymore.
No, we covered those up. Prisoners were talking about how light gave them hope.
Yeah.
Now, the last time you were here, we didn't really get to talk for too long. You left in a rush with Skinny Rick.
Mm-hmm.
The way that you're dressed, to me, suggests that the part of Russia that you're from is much colder than it is, even here during the winter.
Duh.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you doing? I mean, are you here for the Winter Olympics, or?
I like to come to America every now and then to check up on the capitalist pigs, to see what they've been up to. Ever since we beat them to the moon, they've been really upset, and so I like to rub it in every now and then.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of curious. What's your opinion on Starlink and SpaceX and all this stuff Elon Musk has going on?
No comment.
No comment. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I don't feel like she should be granted bail. Not because, mainly because she is the most important witness that we've had for this sex trafficking network since Epstein himself. If she's not Epstein, if she's not the person that was kind of behind the whole thing to begin with. So, I thought that was pretty interesting. That's like the first thing that we've heard in a minute. We got until next July as her official trial. There's a few other things that I heard in passing through some other stuff that I found to be, kind of interesting later that maybe we'll get into with her, in some other episode. But yeah, that's kind of an update on her. And so, that's really the main stuff like that's going on right now that I wanted to talk about. I mean, we of course started the year off with the drone strike attack on Qasem Soleimani in Iraq. And, you guys remember this was the Iranian guy. I mean, of course, Russian Santa, this is something that you're probably a little more familiar with than we are.
I do not care to comment.
No comment? Okay. All right. Russian Santa keeping it
on the DL.
Yeah, keeping it on the DL today.
Yeah. He'll friggin' distribute all that wealth out, but no information, huh? Okay, dude. I see you. It's not our information, it's your information.
It's about trust.
Trust.
So speaking of trust,
who are we trusting?
Yeah,
dude?
speaking of trust, Russian Santa, Hunter Biden is under investigation now officially for his laptop.
Oh yeah, dude, because CNN discovered it.
So how trusting is the Kremlin of the Biden family at this point? Now I will say that I saw this beautiful video on Steve Bannon's Chinese site, if that's not an oxymoron within himself, of some of kind of the stuff that Hunter Biden's into, but I'm just not sure how trusting he's going to be after seeing that stuff.
I met Hunter Biden in one Christmas over in Taiwan. He seemed like a pretty nice guy.
Okay, all right. Any, you guys have any glass laying around or nothing like that? Okay, kept your socks on and everything?
Duh.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So we had the Iranian, we had the assassination, and then from there we kind of dove straight into this COVID thing, and from there the Ahmaud Arbery thing, and then the George Floyd situation, and this year we just kind of dealt with compounding issues, both economically and socially and politically and
emotionally.
Yeah, emotionally. I mean, I think that
metaphysically,
there's probably nobody that was
ecumenically.
Yeah, there's probably nobody that didn't get affected some way or another by the stuff that was going on. This year. So
I feel like a couple of people deep
one.
down in the gulag might not know about it.
Yeah, maybe deep down in there.
Yeah. Like second story.
So yeah, we still got more to go. Obviously inauguration still has to happen, and man, yeah, I mean, we'll see what's going on here. My fears with the whole thing remain the same, but yeah. So what do you guys think about passing out some gifts and stuff? We got you guys all something. Where are they, by the way?
They're over here.
Over there?
Yeah, they're over here.
Grab them. Go ahead and
You
grab
want me to
them.
do it?
Why?
Are they like over by that very large trash can over
It's
there?
right here. Yeah, you want me to go ahead and pass them out? I don't remember whose is whose.
Yeah, we'll pass them out. and then we'll figure it out after that, I guess.
No, wait. I think I do remember. It's also funny because half the people saw me making these.
Yeah. So
surprise. They weren't for other people.
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. Just throw them, I guess, or pass them out or
The
whatever.
suspense is killing me here.
The medium was for.
I wear medium.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. What is it? It's authentic licensed merchandise from the world's #1 podcast dealing with Russians.
Russians. Exclusively Russians.
Duh.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Russian Santa
Oh,
for you.
look. Capital.
So there's basically
Oh, boy.
you guys have these, and then my girlfriend has one, and somebody that I went to school with has one. So
we're like one of the coolest people around.
You know, I think
Producer
I could
Logan?
use this as a blanket on my the saddle of my horse.
So and then
Happy Christmas.
Happy Chronica.
Happy Honda.
Skinny Rick.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Damn it, Grimmett.
So I opened up mine first last time. You got to open up yours first.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
last
I gotta
time you
open up mine.
electrocuted yourself.
Yeah,
didn't you?
last time I shot myself.
He electrocuted
One of the
himself.
greatest,
Can we roll that clip?
Yeah, we can.
All right, roll the clip.
Yeah.
Blue flavored.
Do a try. How well does it work? I think it's made for cigarettes, but is it doing a work?
Yeah, it's just hard to reach it.
Talking about hand candles?
Oh yeah, dude. So what this thing is it is a
It almost looks like a taser,
yeah.
Let me see.
and it works
I don't know
very
if you can see the
similarly.
thing.
There's like a little beam of energy. Ow! Why would you touch it?
It's a taser. It's a taser.
We're rolling it.
Yeah. All right, now we're back.
I can see it.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
I've literally probably shown that to people like 10 or 20 times since last time. Yeah. Since that happened.
All right, so I'm opening this.
yeah, go ahead, dude. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is way better wrapping than I can do. So
Yeah.
I put mine in a bag for you because I didn't want people to see how good I am at it.
I did it myself, dude. Ish.
Oh, dude, it's the logo one.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Skinny Rick's favorite podcast because his last favorite podcast doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, my
basically.
last favorite podcast got canceled.
Yeah.
And by canceled, I literally mean by culture.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
All right, I'm doing the open.
keep a PP inside your pants. And
Oh yeah, dude.
you can keep your podcast.
So I have a Bad Friends t-shirt. Oh, sick. Which is one of the one pieces of merch that I don't have.
Andrew
pretty
Santino
close
and Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee, dude. Yeah. This is, if anybody hasn't watched that podcast, it's really good.
It's actually really funny.
It's one of the better ones that have come out this year. Thank you, Skinny Rick.
Yeah, I'm putting this on, so
Yeah.
don't look at me.
Do it, dude. Do it. Yeah. So, what are you guys' prediction next? Alien invasion? What? I mean, we had the global pandemic. If we were playing, I guess if we were playing Pandemic, Brett, what's our next option? What's the next?
Well, I have to say that I do feel, and can chime in on this. I think
I'll have to bleep that out.
I think we're sort of guilty of everything that's happened pandemic related this
Yes.
year.
Yeah.
And because we started playing a game called Pandemic
Before
and it
the-
was sort of like Jumanji, like everything we did came to pass.
So we started this game, and it was going well, and then it all of a sudden got really bad, and then COVID happened in real life.
And then it got worse.
And then it got worse.
But the good news,
The good news is
we
beat it.
beat it.
And
But
we
we
won.
didn't beat it with the best ending, so we're pretty much getting basically what we had hoped for.
Like a B. Yeah.
We're getting a B here, or the ending was a B?
Yes.
America isn't probably going to fall, but
We did find out that it was coordinated.
yeah, it's definitely an inside job.
Yeah.
Now, was it Kazakhstan
Mhm.
Kazakhstan's revenge
I
for
think I could pretty much agree with that.
yeah, everyone making fun of a certain journalist. Has anybody not? Well, I mean, I know that definitely some people haven't seen that in this room, but that was very good in my opinion. Borat 2 was
Borat 2, Kazakhstan harder.
Yeah. So yeah, man. What else, dude? What's everybody got planned for this this Christmas? Skinny Rick?
Sleep.
Sleep?
I haven't done that in a few weeks, so I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably sleep. I'm gonna probably stream some Pac-Man.
Stream Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Dude, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Russian Santa?
Yeah, I don't really take a day off. I am taking time off to do this, of course, but someone has to keep the elves in line. So I will be spending the rest of my lifetime doing that.
Yeah. The rest of your lifetime? Okay.
You got to keep them from unionizing.
Can you define what elves are?
No.
That's helpful. Very helpful.
Brett, what are y'all gonna do?
Well, I've been working on this song. I already played it for you, but that's basically my ambition
It's just to continue the song.
is to learn how to share that song with the world. I've got 6 notes so far, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. And we're also going to stay home and celebrate Christmas, but that's, I'm thinking, secondary to getting that song finished.
Yeah, so first comes the song, then comes the family, of course.
And Dylan, you said you're going home, right?
Yeah, correct. Be flying out next week,
Flying out next week.
or I guess this week.
That'll be pretty cool.
I know how you think about it, and I'll be gone. I'll get to stay for. I'll be out of town for almost 2 weeks, I think. So
Oh, that'll be sweet.
yeah.
I'll be going home for a couple days next week. Back to Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, yeah, dude. I'm pretty pumped to get some
Baton
food and stuff like
Rouge.
that. Now, Russian Santa, I wanted to ask about Corvette over there. What ended up happening with the virus?
Virus, some people call it.
We took the opportunity and took all the freedom-loving people, and we made sure they stayed put for the time being. But it was, after a little while, it was a little rocky at first, but we put everyone back in line.
Yeah, and I'd imagine that those people, they probably aren't going to get those rights back, or what's the deal
No,
with
they
that?
just aren't people anymore.
Oh, all right, okay. Well, yeah.
How has it affected the bear population? I know you guys had some problems with the revolution for a little while.
The bear revolution?
Yeah, the bear
We
revolution.
talked it out with the bears. Yes, they did escape from the Coke factory, but we've worked things out. They have their part of Russia, we have ours. So
Okay. And are they experiencing COVID the same way? Do you think
they're pretty isolationist, so we do not hear from them very often.
Okay.
For all we know, they could have started it.
They might have, dude. What about you guys? Haven't had any kids going missing lately, have you? They might have been snatching them up off the street.
Kids always go missing.
Okay.
That is nothing new.
Kids always going missing in Russia, dude. What about you, Randall Fett? What do you got going on
Randall Fett.
this holiday? Dude, yeah.
I don't think he's gonna talk.
Yeah. Well, what else, dude?
This man said kids be like getting lost and snatched up in Russia like there's no such thing as an Epstein. It's like, oh yeah, kids go missing in Russia all the time. Yeah, super common there, not common here.
Let's see.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I think Christmas is gonna be a little bit what was it? Was
Rock
it Tim
and roll.
Dillon we were listening to the other day that was like, if I see one more commercial that's Christmas is different this year, I'm gonna lose my mind. But I do think Christmas is gonna be different this year. We're gonna be,
Yeah.
we're gonna be all stuck inside, and most of the time we stay home anyways. But like, you're not gonna be seeing people like doing it's Christmas, we're gonna go like get together. We might go watch a movie tonight or something.
It's going to be a lot. I mean, and I'm not trying to
that.
be
Going to the movie theaters.
whatever-ish, but it's going to be a lot different, especially for you guys than this year than
Yeah, because we can't have anyone
for
over.
a long time, man. Yeah. Usually you guys, Skinny Rick's family throws
A big.
a big shindig.
Yeah.
There's, somewhere between, I'd say,
100 to 2,000 people.
Yeah.
between 100 and 2,000
Somewhere
people.
between 1 and the population of Georgia shows up.
Yeah. And
Are
so,
we talking like United States, Georgia, or like Georgia?
Georgia.
Yes.
this country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I was about to say something.
I have an important question before you do.
What is it?
Since you guys are so good at making merchandise, I really think a Randall Fett shirt would be
Randall Fett.
pretty much the coolest thing ever.
Who is,
Randall
that's what
Fett.
it says. Who is Randall Fett?
There it is.
That's the bumper
it writes
sticker.
itself.
Yeah. Who is Randy Fett, dude?
Randy Fett.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the bumper sticker that we're gonna look into producing.
Dude, I'll tell y'all this. I went to the movie theater a couple weeks ago for the first time since COVID. Huh?
Oh, I said high school.
High school movie theater?
No, the first time since.
first
high
Oh,
school.
yeah. First time since high school, pretty much. And we went and saw White Christmas. And man, that's just a totally different situation. I know that Skinny Rick and I have talked about it, but
That's
I don't know how
his
you can.
favorite movie.
I don't know how you can play that thing in today's social climate, dude. Because that is
White
a
Christmas.
white Christmas, bro.
Dude, what are we doing?
It's like set in the 40s,
Was it the one like
Dude.
actually filmed in the 40s?
It's hardcore. I don't think it was filmed in the 40s, but
Oh.
I mean, it was. I mean, it couldn't have been.
Whenever there was only white people in the movie, that's when they filmed it.
Oh,
Yeah,
like the
that's
older,
exactly.
But the old one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Let's
a new
see
one.
what
I
you-
actually, no. I was wondering if there was a new one, but I
Oh,
actually
54,
guest starred-
yeah.
I actually guest starred in that movie.
The Bing Crosby one.
Yeah.
Did you guest star as one of the
Sisters.
soldiers at the beginning?
Actually, I was in the drapes in scene 54.
In the drapes.
Oh, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I think I remember
With the
seeing
knife.
that too. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Man.
Now, Brett,
It
you
makes sense now.
you guest starred on one of the Mandalorian episodes recently, right?
of course.
And you were wearing this same
I
general
was wearing
outfit.
the same thing. See, what happened was it was actually an accident.
Oh,
I wasn't supposed to be in the screen, but I mean, you saw how they
How it
left
unfolds.
a Starbucks cup out in a Game of Thrones episode, and then
Yeah.
there was a producer in an episode of The Mandalorian, or like some stagehand that was off to the right. I was actually a lunchbox
oh, yeah.
in the cafeteria. You know the episode where the guy gets shot and the other guy's there, and if you look
Yeah.
to the left, you actually can't see me. But
Yeah.
I am there, and I'm
They,
a lunchbox.
they edited you out of the frame.
It didn't make sense to me at the time, but going back and watching the episode again, I understand how having me as a lunchbox doesn't really make much sense. But I don't
Right.
question the mouse. The house of the mouse knows what's up.
Makes sense. Yeah.
House of the Mouse knows what's up, dude.
I'm obligated to say that at least 3 times every time I make a public appearance. Also,
Welcome home, dude. That's what they have to say.
We're
Oh.
talking about Mickey Mouse, right? Not Chuck E. Cheese.
yes.
Okay.
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
We talking about
I'm
the Rat
surprised
King,
Disney
dude.
doesn't own Chuck E. Cheese yet.
They
dude.
might. Producer Logan, do you know if they own Chuck E. Cheese? They don't own Chuck E. Cheese, he says.
Checks out.
It's a negatory.
Checks out, dude.
Rat King.
I'm shocked that they don't own Theo yet. Really. And not in the sense of like own him, but be like, you can't be the Rat King anymore.
Yeah. They own just about everything else.
I'm shocked that they don't own the air yet. Like in that one Seuss thing. You know what I'm
Seuss?
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Professor Seuss.
Dude, I'll tell you this. It has been
1 week since you.
like driving around the last couple of weeks too. You would think with the COVID thing and all the lockdown, people would be like at their houses.
No, dude. People are
decorating and
People
People-
never stopped going out.
No,
dude.
people
Oh, no,
are.
yeah, I know
when
that.
they-
I know that.
People are
Yeah.
at Universal Studios. Like I had 3 different friends go to Universal Studios back to back to back over the course of like 3 weeks.
Super spreading, dude.
They were out
call
there and they were like, "It's empty. I'm the only one here."
Yeah, you and
them and Sean Foyt.
John Voight.
No, Sean Foyt.
Yeah. Well, I went to Bloomingdale yesterday to Callie's parents, like during the nighttime, man. Driving back, there was a snow.
It's probably a few deer.
Wasn't any Christmas lights. Wasn't any. It's just weird,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Bloomingdale believes in Christmas.
Bloomingdale believes in
I
Christmas,
don't know,
dude.
man. I've never seen a Christmas light in Bloomingdale.
Dude,
Not
no.
even one.
Yeah, there's not any down here either, though. Somebody wraps a Christmas light on a piece of their balcony and calls it a day over here in the city.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all that happens.
I saw one person with 4 trees in their living room. I didn't know them. I just was looking in their living room.
How do they handle Christmas decorations in Russia? Do they put up lights in general, or is there like restrictions on that?
We actually don't celebrate Christmas on the 25th. It's actually just a normal work day.
okay.
And you have to have a permit to put up decorations.
How do you get one of those permits?
Very carefully.
Is it possible to get a permit, or is it
From a certain point of view.
like Mustangs? It's true.
I am lost. So do you?
That clears it up for me.
Did we accidentally enter into a staring contest, or is this just?
I think so.
Dude, I don't know what's happening,
I
man.
think so.
I'm
You
gonna,
just blink,
I'm,
though.
I'm gonna look away.
It still works.
And I believe, if I'm correct, we have meat stick,
Beef stick.
beef, stick, cheese brick over
No.
here,
Beef stick.
beef stick,
Top heavy beef stick.
top heavy beef stick over here. Had is it a Christmas album that you're working on? What is it a soul? Is it a single that you're releasing, like a Christmas single, or is it Hanukkah? Do you guys do that?
I thought I heard one of them whispering about how they do a Kwanzaa album.
I'll tell you this. I noticed that you guys put out a lot of non-themed music during themed time periods. What's up with that?
Hey man,
It's counterculture.
you can't control what comes to you, dude. You can't force the art.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
This is a Christmas
If you
song.
don't, if you don't like it, you can take it up with God.
you.
What's the situation? Why do they not have more birthday songs in the music industry?
Well, they do.
Because there's like a birthday every day. I feel like you could really get some good money off of that
I'm
one.
pretty sure like Michael Jackson trademarked birthdays or
Well,
something.
if you want a birthday video, you should look up "Happy Birthday." Put in someone's name on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure you can find the guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah, happy birthday, little Francis. Hope it's a good 17 and a half
It's
the
a
year.
guy doing a weird birthday singing, but he's just singing "Happy Birthday."
I have seen this. We've watched this together.
I actually do know of a birthday song that you could look up by the Rats. It's a very good birthday song.
Can we play that? I don't think we can play that.
Yeah, you probably can't, but
I've got a themed song for you.
Go ahead.
I like that one.
That was really good. What was that, Thanksgiving themed?
Christmas.
Oh.
Frick off, dude.
This rats thing is so
Jesus,
stupid.
dude. You can't hear it?
No, I hear it now. I hear the sleigh bells.
This is one called Triplet in A. 1, 2, 3, 4. You like that's one.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a song that we were working on.
Yeah.
Is that not good enough?
You want to hear it?
And this one is, what's the theme of this one?
Swamp Christmas.
Swamp Christmas. Okay, cool.
Baton Rouge Christmas.
Baton Rogue Christmas. Let's hear it.
Okay,
It's Cajun Creole Christmas. Like they used to
I
do
guess
down at
we'll see.
Tuscaloosa.
Right.
break. That was Hazard
stick.
Lights.
Top heavy
beef stick with another hit. We're gonna transition into a little something a little different. I just wanted to talk for a couple minutes about some of the weird Christmas traditions that you can find in different places around the world. I think that like some of the stuff we do is just, especially, at least in my family, like we just kind of do it and nobody ever really asked why. Like, why is the Nutcracker specifically like such a symbol, stuff like that. And, so this is some of the weird stuff that you can find kind of traditionally across the world. So in Japan, they have all of the KFC Japanese franchises. They all have KFC Colonel statues outside of the KFC restaurants, and for Christmas they put Santa gear on all of the statues, which is pretty weird. In Norway, Norwegians believe that Christmas coincides with the arrival of evil spirits and witches. It's only logical then that Norwegian householders hide all their brooms before they go to sleep, so that the witches don't steal their brooms on Christmas night.
You're currently in Norway.
Wait,
so we have no brooms in this room.
That's a Norwegian thing?
Yeah, that's a Norwegian thing.
I've been doing that for years.
This is wanderlust.uk. Number 3, Caracas. In the week leading up to Christmas, Venezuelans attend a daily church service called Misa de Aguinaldo, early morning mass. In the capital, Caracas, is customary to travel to the church service on roller skates.
As you do.
Yeah. And then in Austria, St. Nicholas has an evil counterpart called Krampus.
I do know about
Which
this one.
Austria, that is more towards your neck of the woods.
Yeah,
Russian
I
Santa.
know Krampus. He's we don't invite him to the gathering anymore.
Okay, why not?
We always told him to bring dessert, but he always brought like a vegetable loaf. So
yeah,
The worst kind of loaf.
that is a party foul. I will say that.
Vegetable loaf.
yeah, he did it 3 years in a row, so we just don't invite him back.
So this guy is, it says that he's the bad cop to Saint Nick. Is a good cop. He has one task: to punish bad children before Christmas. Men dressed in devil costumes roam the streets carrying chains and a basket for abducting especially bad children and hauling them to hell.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, and it's certainly one way to keep the kids off the streets. And QAnon people call that the Clintons. They call it. But
Dude,
that's pretty weird, dude. That's basically Elf on a Shelf, if you think about it. Elf on a Shelf is supposed to report back to Santa like the bad things, and it's like,
Yeah, and then Krampus comes and gets you, dude.
yeah,
I would love
It's like that.
for that to be something that we do.
Pretty
here.
metal though.
Yeah.
Like,
it is.
why are we out here trying to tell kids, oh, if you're good, you get a present?
Dude, yeah.
Instead, it should be, oh, if
Fear
you're
will
good.
keep them in line.
Yeah.
Fear of the empire.
Dude, what was the one that we pulled up that one time? There was some type of animal that was getting into the like area, and people in the village would take turns wearing like a middle school mascot costume to try and scare like whatever the animal was away.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you remember what I'm
was
talking
it?
about? Man.
Well,
It was like
monkeys, right?
It was like monkeys or jaguars, and like people were dressing up in like it was like a junior high bear like mascot thing, and they had basically like made it to where like the men in the neighborhood like every night they would have to like take turns wearing this thing to scare off this animal. That's what this reminds me of. Catalonia. Welcome to the bizarre Catalan tradition of dude, I'm not even gonna try to say this.
It.
So
Say it.
Caga Tio.
Nailed it.
Locals in Catalonia create a character out of a log, drawing a face on it and giving it a hat. They spend a fortnight feeding it fruit, nuts, and sweets. On Christmas Eve, the entire family beats a log with sticks and sings a traditional song that translates to, "If you don't crap well, I'll beat you with a stick until the log excretes all its treats." It's hard to comprehend why this is a tradition and hasn't caught on anywhere else.
Now, where did you say this is from?
This is in Catalonia.
That sounds like a really cool place.
Yeah.
to
So
be.
basically,
Why aren't we doing
they
this
also
now?
decorate nativity scenes with small pooping ceramic
I
figurines.
think you're just making this stuff up.
I'm not, dude. I'm really not. I promise.
They're really into their bowel
Yeah.
movements.
So maybe that's where Mr. Hanky comes from. You know, that could be where Mr. Hanky comes from. Can I mention you were not there? Are you a South Park fan? Did I mention this to you or not? Dude, Jim.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
Okay.
whenever he was doing the Santa thing,
Yeah.
the voice that he was making sounded exactly like a South Park character. It was really
Oh.
funny.
Okay.
And like the South Park character is like a super dad, so it was even more funny the way that like your dad was doing the voice.
Doing a dad.
Yeah. So number 6, Greenland, a Christmas dinner you'll never forget. Next time you find yourself complaining about Granny's festive Brussels sprouts, spare thought for the poor tykes in Greenland. Each Christmas they have to tuck into matok, raw whale skin with a little blubber, and kiviak, which is made by wrapping in auk, a small Arctic bird, in sealskin, burying it for several months, and eating its decomposed flesh.
Scrumptious.
You know, eat some of a rotten bird. That sounds disgusting.
Yummy,
dude.
yummy.
Do you
in my
think
tummy.
people that like those kinds of traditions look at stuff we do and think that what we do is weird?
You know, yeah, I do think that. You know, Skinny Rick did a video on it a couple years ago called Spanksgiving. You ever seen that video?
I have not.
Yeah. It's exactly what you're talking about. It's where everybody, yeah, I do think so. I think everybody thinks everybody else's
Hey,
tradition.
just remember to poop well this year,
Yeah.
and everything will be fine. We won't have to
Yeah.
beat the log.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do the log.
All right, just a couple more of these.
Yeah.
In Guatemala,
Beat the
cleanliness.
log. Keep that for a song name, dude.
That's already the name of our next album.
Beat the
Beef
log.
stick, beat the log.
So the next one, real quick. In Guatemala, cleanliness really is next to godliness. Locals believe that the devil and other evil spirits live in the dark, dirty corners of your home. Therefore, they spend a week before Christmas sweeping up, collecting rubbish, and then piling everything into a large heap outside. Finally, an effigy of the devil is placed on top of it, and the whole thing is set on fire. That just sounds like spring
Sounds like
cleaning to
pollution.
me.
It kind of just sounds
Yeah.
like regular old,
Yeah.
you're
So-
going to church.
sounds like
the
Burning
pastor
Man,
finds
dude.
out you got a Batman comic in your backpack, and then they collect it.
And then they put it in a big pile in the middle of the room and set it on fire.
Yeah.
You know, as you do.
Okay, just a couple more. So next
Bringing
one,
forth all your comics, your Rubik's cube.
the next
Right,
one's
so-
Ukraine. Shout out to Russian Santa and the Union, you know. RIP, if you know what I mean. In addition to the standard tinsel, fairy lights, and baubles, Ukrainians like to throw in artificial spider and spider web on the tree as well. The tree has its origins in an old tale of a poor woman who couldn't afford to decorate her tree and woke on Christmas morning to discover a spider had covered it in a glorious sparkling web. And that's one of the most Russian things I've ever seen.
That's just like really weak after talking about a log getting beat.
Yeah.
So it's gonna crap out, and you're gonna put a
Yeah.
fake spider in a tree. Could you tell us more about this tradition?
That's it. That's all I know about it.
I just noticed he's
Russian
holding a
Santa.
baseball
Russian
bat.
Santa. Russian Santa. Yeah, Russian Santa.
You made a mistake.
Russian Santa.
Well, it's been nice being on your podcast, but I think I should leave now.
That was Russian Santa's mom's Christmas tree.
Oh no.
Well,
Sheesh.
I did enjoy being able to walk.
No, it's about being thankful for what you have.
Oh, dude, this is the
You
best.
better be thankful for those kneecaps for the next 15 minutes.
This is the most Vatican thing I've ever heard in my life. Unable to conclusively prove the existence of Santa, the Vatican decided to throw its weight behind something they had countless dealings with, an old witch called La Befana, who delivers presents to kids in Italy. The story goes the three wise men invited the witch to accompany them to see the baby Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was too busy, and the legend was born. Dude, this is the Vatican. I never knew about this. Did anybody know about this?
No, I don't know. I think I
It
still
does
don't
sound like
know.
the most Catholic thing I've ever heard, though. So
Dude.
it really does.
The Vatican invented a witch to drop off presents
Pranks.
in Santa because they couldn't prove the existence of Santa.
That sounds about right. Was the witch, did she actually run
I don't
around
know.
throwing gifts
Maybe
at
my
kids?
mind shouldn't be as blown as it is. It just
I'm
is.
just waiting for the other shoe to drop because you
That's
seem
it.
really excited about
Dude,
this.
That's the end of it.
No, that's it.
That's where it stops.
It literally says they couldn't prove the existence of Santa, so they invented a witch.
But like
That
they had
went
a woman, like they
to
made,
Jesus.
like they made some lady do this, or they just were like Santa's not real, but our one is.
Yeah, that.
Or
Yeah.
a witch.
Yeah.
Is.
Yeah.
And
That is
the wise
exceptionally
men
Catholic.
invited her to go to see Jesus, and she was like, "I'm too busy witching it up."
Huh.
Dude.
I don't know.
That's
That's
it,
pretty
man.
Catholic.
Well, yeah, I just thought some of those were kind of funny, dude. So yeah, man, Merry Christmas, guys. Thank y'all for coming today and hanging out again this year.
Happy Christmas.
I don't know what that voice is supposed to be, but it makes me really nervous, dude.
Happy
no,
Christmas.
no, no, no,
I don't like it.
no. We may or may not have that in this.
Happy Christmas.
All right, so
Are they playing us out?
Hey,
do we
Christmas,
do anything
everybody.
else?
Are we playing us out?
yeah, y'all can play us out. Russian Santa. It'll be another year.
Final comments.
Maybe sooner this time.
Can I see you after this is over?
I've got a very pressing engagement.
I mean,
with,
either way, I'm going to see you. So
there's a thing happening.
you know I see you when you're sleeping, right?
Yeah, skin o'clock.
You know like
Oh, baby, I got places to be. Russian Santa.
We got to plug social.
Randall Fett, it was good having you.
You can follow Randall Fett on Instagram at Randall Fett.
Yeah. 3 T's. Randall Fett. And this is the Teddy Bears and Tentacles Christmas.
I feel like this
Closing out.
music sounds really cool with headphones on.
It does. You want to listen to it? Here, I'll do that. I'll do the outro.
No, it's fine. I'll listen. I do. Smooth.
And this is the Teddy Bears and Tentacles podcast. Until next time.
Your kneecaps on mine.
He's chasing him.
So who's Randall Fett?